Hello everyone, my name is Pixlriffs and welcome back to Decidedly Vanilla. Oh, it is good to be back, folks. Ladies and gents, we are back here in the jungle. We are back on the Decidedly Vanilla server in 1.12.2 with a shiny new Optifine install, some parrots around here. Yes, my friends, Vanilla has made a return. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about where this series has been for the last few weeks. I'm going to talk a little bit about my plans for it, and we are going to do some work in today's episode. It feels good to be back on a completely vanilla thing. I feel like I have been spoiled a little bit by these, inventory, tweaky, vain-mindy mod pack type of things. Even if it's just something as lightly modded as Harmony, I feel like I've been spoiled a little bit. And now we're back here in the original game, the original thing, the real McCoy. Accept no imitations. Paige has come through. Finally got this for you. Sorry it took so long. She brought me some Podzol, which is awesome of her. Very, very kind of you. Thank you very much, Paige. I will talk to you about payment. I think I will probably drop some payment off at the Adventurers Guild at some point in this episode. But now we are back, and now I need to run through here to my temple, and this is where we're going to get exploring around here. So, let's talk a little bit about where this series has been, and it's not been out of any kind of dislike of Minecraft Vanilla. It's not been out of any kind of falling out with the Decidedly Vanilla crew. Oh, look at this place. And it's definitely not for any kind of falling out of love with these builds, because I love these freaking builds, man. I'm so happy with how this temple came together. I cannot wait to do more building in this area. I cannot wait to finish the storage area, which we have neglected so badly down here. But the fact is, I just got really busy. And some other series I felt were slightly more worthy of my attention, shall we say. A few series that were slightly more spur of the moment, kind of like, this is the new hot thing. This is the thing that's going to, be the most interesting for me to do at the time instead of Season 4 of a pretty successful vanilla series. I figured it was time to embrace new opportunities, stuff like Minecraft Harmony, and to kind of double down on the series that other people relied on me to produce. So stuff like Harmony and Terraria with the Cirque, they're collaborative series. We both have to be there in order for episodes to get made, so somebody else's channel content is relying on me being there. Whereas with DV, we all kind of make content at our own pace. I kind of felt like it was okay to let DV take a back seat to the other content that was coming out on my channel, especially considering my house move was going on at the time and I was a little bit busy. Not even mentioning at this point the Hermitcraft recap and the Foolcraft recap having launched for Foolcraft Season 2. So, yeah, I've had a lot on my plate when it comes to making other content, so DV has taken a bit of a back seat, but no longer. My friends, we are going to be back here on the server doing some stuff and things. For example, I've done a little bit of work on the cliff, and most of this was done off camera, although I did do a cheeky live stream the other day. If you guys were around for that, thank you very much. I'm live streaming over on Twitch now, occasionally. I'm not going to be one of those people who just abandons YouTube in favor of Twitch. I am not that guy. I love making edited YouTube content. I love making these episodes, talking to you guys like this, getting comments, getting feedback that way. And live streaming is just a little bit too hectic for me. My brain tends to go 100 miles a minute when I live stream, and I'm having to interact with chat and look at the cats and build stuff and talk to people, and it all just kind of gets on top of me a little bit to the point where I can't quite process all of it at the right sort of, and even now just talking to you guys, I'm stumbling over my words trying to find the right way of expressing this to you. But basically what I'm trying to say is that Twitch streams are not going to take over from my YouTube schedule at all. I kind of want to do a bit of both, with an emphasis more on the YouTube side of things. YouTube is where I make my best content, I think, but live streams are going to be fun. We might be streaming a little bit more from this server, from Harmony, from Sky Factory. Sky Factory has been a lot of fun. Let's be fair. Sky Factory has been a fantastic lot of fun, and I hope you guys are enjoying the time-lapse content that's coming out of that exclusively for YouTube. We are going to be coming back to Decidedly Vanilla and continuing this series and really, really enjoying what I've got in mind. So over here, on the live stream the other day, we made a little bit of progress just clearing out this section of the jungle here. That's literally all we did. We just kind of hung out, chatted, did a little bit more building on the cliff, which you guys have seen in previous episodes, so nothing too much to write home about there. But we've cleared out this area because over here is where I want to build something that I mentioned a little while ago, which is a kind of a dinosaur skeleton, kind of maybe like one of these electronic dinosaurs that I've been making, some of these robot dinosaurs, but an old one that's kind of fallen into disuse, and it's going to be kind of like the bare bones, the skeleton, the rib cage of one of these dinosaurs is going to be down here, and this is going to be the site of a trading spot. Not a trading hall as such, because it's not going to be completely enclosed. It's going to be a little bit more open air, a little bit more kind of Horizon Zero Dawn-esque, where people are just kind of trading out of the skeletons of these old places. They've got little kind of temporary shelters set up and stuff. But for these villagers, at least I think we're still working with villagers, plural. I can definitely hear one of them whose legs I will occasionally spot as I'm wandering around here. Hello to you. You are a toolsmith. And the other one should be in here, but I'm not seeing them, and I'm only hearing one set of villager sounds, which is a concern. I think I lost one of them to a zombie somehow. I have no idea how. I think maybe a zombie kind of came up here underneath here where the blocks are a little thinner, managed to like nip at their ankles or something. It's still ridiculous how zombies can get villagers around corners like this anyway, but if you look at this in here, yeah, ain't got no villager here. That sucks. What the heck, guys? Like, I swear I had 2 villagers before, and now I just got this guy. Well, this guy will have to do. Let's be real. This guy will have to do. We'll try and protect him as best we can. But then we'll capture a couple more villagers. You know, the thing about zombie villagers, they'll come around occasionally, and we'll be able to cure one more, or we'll transport some villagers over from the other villager breeders and farms that are around. Even the iron farm, you know, we might be able to nick a couple of villagers from the iron farm, and we will get it done. The most important thing is they have a place to operate, and a place to trade, and a place that I can kind of put them all out in an open area and not have them succumb to zombie attacks, right? So that's what this is going to be. I'm pretty confident that I can get an area set up where zombies won't be able to touch them. So this is what I'm going to be doing with this. Obviously, this is all flat right now, and I'm planning on terraforming it a little bit. You can see I've had a bit of practice at terraforming right now. So we're going to be working this area into a bit of a kind of animal-esque rib cage kind of thing. There's going to be a couple of like fires out and around here, taking a little bit more of a cue from the prehistoric area that Nash and I worked on over near Seahaven. So not quite as primitive as that. It's going to have a little bit of the civilization that's indicated by some of these robot constructions, but we will see how things come together, and we're going to do things as I've been doing kind of regularly on this channel now, in the form of a time lapse. So sit back, relax, enjoy, and I will see you on the other side.
the whole world at our feet, watching seasons change. Our roads were lined with adventure, mountains in the way couldn't keep us from the sea. Here we stand, open arms. This is home where we are, ever strong in the world that we made. I still hear you in the breeze, see your shadows in the trees, holding on. Memories never change.
No. No. Bad. Get off. What on earth? These zombies, I tell you guys, they're having a go. They're really having a go. Dang it. Okay, right. Let's talk about this. Let's talk. I have thoughts. First, I like it. I think it came together really well. I'm so happy that we managed to get a curve in this. That, I mean, it looks a little bit. Yeah, it's not the best curve in the world. Not quite the best planned out, but considering I was kind of freestyling most of this, I think it's turned out okay. Now, obviously, right now we don't have the infrastructure in place for villagers to actually trade out of here because it's still very open, and I don't really have any villagers that I can import into here except for the guy over there who keeps getting himself into trouble. I swear there's so many zombies that just keep piling up around this area, and yeah, he's drawing a little bit of undesirable attention, so hopefully we'll be able to keep him alive for a little while. But yeah, I'm quite liking this. I found that adding in this section here, this kind of oval shaped section, really made this look like more of a curve in the structure than it actually was, which is quite an interesting illusion, a kind of illusory aspect to it. There's also the slabs around here which are kind of helping, and I'm going to continue decorating this as I go, but obviously I don't want to make it too difficult for myself to put the villagers in here in the first place, so we're going to keep things a little bit open for now and then decorate a little bit more as we go. I also don't know if this thing needs a head of some kind. I don't know if it needs a skull over here, or if maybe there should be some sort of disassembled bits. And right now, it's just very white. It doesn't have any of the kind of additional electrical circuit kind of things like these guys have acacia stuff, and they have redstone torches on them and redstone components here and there. I originally planned to put daylight sensors and stuff on this one and have trapdoors that opened and closed whether it was day or night, depending on the day cycle, but I don't know if I really want to go that kind of heavy into the details of these things. They're meant to be a little bit more sleek than that. This one as well, I'm not sure if I want to have, maybe to have daylight sensors in there and then have them activate redstone lamps at night or something. I'm not quite sure, but I quite like the fact that the area is currently lit with torches. The idea is that the people who've occupied this should be less technologically advanced than the creatures themselves and whatever civilization built them. So these are people who've discovered this but don't necessarily have the level of technology to revive this thing. So they've just kind of cannibalized it and turned it into a little trading post. It's got a little bit more lore than I expected it to, but that's fine. I quite like that. So we've got a few chests here that I'm just going to dump a bit more of this stuff in. We've been collecting tons of stone and jungle wood and grass and everything from clearing out this area to begin with, which is all probably going to go back into the area over there at the cliff. And I kind of want to make a few more low-key stone formations around the edge of this lake, just to make it feel a little bit more realistic, I guess. As realistic as you can make a lake that's got giant robot dinosaurs in it anyway. So yeah, that's going to be that. I think we're probably done here for the moment. We'll skip away. Hope you guys enjoyed the time lapse, by the way. I've been branching out a little bit in terms of the music I would use. Normally I like my music to be a little bit more chill, but I've just been loving the Fat Rat stuff recently. He's released it all on a website where you can download stuff for free and use it in your videos with attribution, which is always an incredible thing for an artist to do. So very grateful to our musician friends here and there who are allowing me to use their music for free. So we're going to hop in here and I'm going to head over to Seahaven and we're going to deal with some business there. First thing I want to do is have a quick look around, and yeah, there have been a couple of changes here and there. We have a couple of new arrivals on the server as well, who I should mention. We've got, I'm not sure if any of these buildings are... Yes, Germ is here. I was hoping that there'd be a couple of builds at least that made it look like there were some new people around, because Germ, aka Germsy Boy, who you guys may be aware of, we've crossed paths a couple of times in the past, but we've never managed to end up on the same server for particularly long. He was part of the second iteration of the decidedly Neapolitan modded server, as well as the Division server, but he only made like a couple of episodes from each and then got busy with other stuff. He has a really long-running single-player series, which just celebrated its 100th episode, so go check him out. Links to the Decidedly Vanilla crew will be in the description as always, and I wonder if this is our other visitor. I kind of wonder if we have a new thing over here, or if this is another branch of the community mine. What do we got? Future Auto Smelt Emporium of Smeltiness. I think this might be Awuga's place, actually. Awuga was talking about putting together an auto smelter, so that's awesome. Yeah, the other guy's Whip, and I'm not sure if he's around here or not, but he is another newcomer as well, has a channel linked in the description too, and is another builder. So we've got a lovely collection of builders coming together at this point. That's Cirque's house, that's Thumper's place. This is new. This is one of Kane's endeavours. As always, the professional Brian agency is up to something. Brian Kit's 1 emerald payment below. Ah, awesome. Okay, so he's actually got a Brian hire service kind of thing. Hello, Brian. How are you today? Hope you're doing well. So yeah, businesses are popping up here and there. KB has a beacon and iron shop because of the iron farm was very much his construction, and right here, Nash's soon-to-be shop is still under construction. I'm going to hop over to Paige's place and drop off some payment for the podzol. What do you guys think is going to be a good payment? I might pay up in shulker boxes, because they're always kind of useful, right? I get the sense that people are always on the lookout for them, and I have a few of them in here myself, but I have 64 shulker shells that I can distribute if I want them. So do I have any wood on me? I do not. Let's hop over to the treehouse and see if we got any wood. And finally, I get to use, if I can make the landing, I can use the balcony for this treehouse and actually get in via the top. Not bad. Okay, that could use a little bit of work, but we managed it. Yes, there we go. We go into mouse mode to get out of here. So that's me out of fireworks for the time being. Do I have any wood in here? Let's make our way over to Paige's. I'll do a gentle glide across the lake here. We'll do a bit of a dive. Just about make it over Kane's house, and fantastic. I've never done enough experimentation with beacon effects and elytra flight. Like, I don't know if the speed boost actually gives you a boost while you're in the air as well. That'd be kind of interesting to do some science one of these days and find out. But, it seems like Paige has already been exploring the end a little bit herself, so it may be that she has a bunch of shulker shells, but shulker boxes are one of those things that you need in larger quantities if you want to do some proper sort of organization with them. So, actually managed to make it to that tree. That's not bad. So yeah, a couple more couldn't hurt. Hopefully she will like that as payment, because let's face it, they are kind of valuable after a certain point, because once everyone's got mending on their gear, then diamonds sort of lose their usefulness, and they're just there to be nice, shiny blue rocks, whereas shulker box, I feel like they're always going to have a use. So hope that's all right, Paige. Let me know. If not, we can always sort something else out. And this place needs a little bit more stuff built around here. I might try and come back to the town one of these days and do some building around here just to kind of get some more stuff in place, because we were talking about building a town hall around this clock. That never really materialized, but the outline of it is still here, so maybe we will get a big meeting hall or something like that built around here. In the meantime, should I maybe check on this? Yes, okay, BJ borrowed some elytra from me a while ago, and I think that's my spare set, so thank you for returning those with mending on them. That's pretty awesome of you. And I think we'll probably finish up the episode here. I've been recording for a little while now, and it's time to get out a new episode for you guys. So that's going to do it for today. Hope you guys are enjoying the return of Decidedly Vanilla. Leave a like on this one, and let me know in the comments if you're hyped for the return of this series. The other videos on my channel are going to be coming out here and there as well. We got a bit of a different schedule this week because Python and Cirque are both kind of away doing other bits and pieces. So I'll be putting out some different content, maybe going on Twitch and doing a couple of streams as well. We will see. But I will see you guys next time. Take care. Hope you have a good one. Bye for now.